So the University of Florida just removed all of their DEI positions. But isn't that ironic, because this is the same school that just got called out a few years ago because their students had a long-standing tradition of chanting a slur that referenced when white people would use black babies to bait alligators. So just for context, the mascot of the University of Florida is an alligator, and at sporting events they used to call the opposing team gator bait. What you might not know is that gator bait was actually a slur that was used to reference black babies in the 19th and 20th centuries. This is because of a number of articles in newspapers that documented white hunters taking black children from their families in order to lure alligators, oftentimes in the state of Florida. And perhaps what's even more telling is the array of memorabilia that shows the widespread enthusiasm the white Americans had around this idea. Black babies being shown as alligator bait was used in product advertisements, it was used in Florida postcards, as children's toys, and there were even songs like Mammy's Little Alligator Bait, which you can see the sheet music of right here. And just to preempt it, a University of Florida historian claims they didn't have explicit evidence of the chant being connected to this racist practice. But he also didn't say that he knew the exact origin of the chant gator bait being used at University of Florida events. In my humble opinion, it's very likely that such a widespread and ingrained cultural trope is what brought the lexicon of gator bait into University of Florida sporting traditions, especially seeing as this is the exact same region of the country that the practice reportedly occurred. It's because of these clear and plausible connections that the university ended up banning the chant in the wake of the protests after the murder of George Floyd. And to be clear, this is just one example of very overt racism seeping into modern school traditions. But if a chant connected to such racist history can go unnoticed, who knows what other structural, overt racism from the country's past is affecting the university today? For example, the school had long been segregated until the 1950s. But even decades after the decision to integrate, reports show that the racist legacy of segregation still affected black students on campus. And whether it be chanting slurs at sporting events or larger structural issues related to social life on campus, it's impossible to pretend that the school and state's racist history magically have no bearing on the university today. And while these anti-DEI laws will probably get a little bit worse before they get better, it's at least worth calling out what these racist conservatives are trying to hide. But do you agree? Let me know in the comments and follow for more.